Hey guys, Jason here. I've had many questions over the years on how I record my YouTube videos. So I want to take you inside the studio and give you a little tour on how that's done. Come on in. Alright, so we are entering Jason's studio. Now, this is a small 10 by 11 bedroom. And the first thing you'll notice is this huge light. It looks like a tractor beam, like it's pulling us into another realm, which could be kind of cool, but that's not what it is. It's actually professional studio lighting, and this is something that my wife bought for us a couple years ago. You know, we do Christmas videos. Of course, I do my music videos, and she does some makeup tutorials and different things. So we invested in this lighting, or she invested in the lighting for us, and it has been a godsend to my videos. I wish I had known about this stuff sooner. Perhaps I'd be famous on YouTube by now. But anyway, it's definitely a must-have, so that's the first piece of equipment I want to point out, is the pro lighting. Now secondly, you're probably wondering, well, how do you film your videos? I actually use my iPhone. That's what I'm using right now. And you'll see this little tripod stand here. This comes in quite handy. This thing actually has a little level on it, which I don't always use, hence my videos are kind of crooked sometimes. But this has a little piece up top that's specific to holding an iPhone or a smartphone or whatever. So I use my iPhone and I use this little tripod here. Now behind me you'll notice this really cool double dragon with a sword. I like dragons and I like swords and all things related. So that's just part of the studio. Alright, so we've covered the basics of capturing the video. We've got the professional lighting, we've got a decent tripod, and I'm capturing video on my iPhone. Now I want to move on to the second piece, which is sound. How do I capture my audio? And there's basically two methods. One is just a live method. Like right now, you hear my voice. It's live in the room, and I'm capturing that strictly with my iPhone. I know a lot of people use mics and that sort of thing, and that's actually a good idea. I may invest in that later on, but my room here is so small, I feel like this is good enough for now. You guys can tell me if it's not, and just leave a comment. Say, no dude, your voice sucks, get a mic, and maybe I'll go get a mic. But I want to now move on to the actual guitar part, and that's where the majority of the questions come in. How do you capture your guitar tone? Well, one method is, what you're hearing now is just like my live voice. I'm playing through a live amp, and this is my Fender Mustang. Now I would say about 10% of the time, 10% of my videos, this is what you're hearing right here, my Fender Mustang amp. I use that for short clips, and sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't feel like syncing the audio and video, which we're about to get to. So an example of that is my daily guitar workout series that I put out there on YouTube. A lot of you guys have seen those. I'm just using the live amp for those videos. So now let's move on to the method I use for the majority of my YouTube videos for capturing my guitar tone. And this is the method you guys hear when it sounds just very pristine and crystal clear. This is what I'm doing. So I pull up my studio, which is PreSonus Studio One Pro. I pull up a session that I have saved for YouTube videos, and I'll record just one guitar track. And as you can see, there's one track here. That's what I used for the introduction to this video. I'll put an amp simulator in that guitar track and record it, and once I'm done, I'll dump it down to an MP3 file. Now it's time to put it all together. How do we do that? For me, I just airdrop the video from my iPhone to my iMac. Now I'm sure if you're an Android PC user, there's probably some sort of program or method to do that. If you don't have that capability, or if you're just using another type of camera, you can do that with a USB cable, I'm sure. But anyway, so I airdrop the movie from the iPhone to my iMac. I pull up iMovie, which is a very simple Apple program. I like simple. And I start editing the video from there. Now, for the videos where I captured my guitar with a live amp, there's not a whole lot to do. I might make a few edits here and there. I may throw up like a tablature screen in iMovie or something like that if I'm giving you a lesson, have a little intro, outro, or whatever. Not a whole lot to do. And then I render the movie down and off we go. We're on YouTube. For the videos where I capture my guitar tone with the software, that's a little bit more involved, because the challenge there is simply syncing the video with the audio, or the audio with the video, or vice versa, or both. Anyway, so what you have to do there is you've got the movie in iMovie, then you want to drag that MP3 file into iMovie as well. Here it gets a little tricky, but the cool thing is, and this is probably the case in most movie programs, is you can cut certain parts of the movie. Because what you'll have to do is, once you have the audio and video synced, you'll want to take that part of the video with you playing guitar, and you want to drop the volume all the way down just on that segment, so that all you hear is that MP3 piece of the audio. And that's how I get that really clean, pristine guitar tone on the videos, and that's what a lot of you had asked me about. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed this video on how I do my videos. Now, I did not go into depth with iMovie or any of the programs that I use. If you need more help on that, definitely look that up on YouTube or go to the forums. There's plenty of help out there. The purpose of this video was just to show you step by step what I do and the equipment that I use to produce my videos. So I really hope this helped some of you, and I hope this answered some of the questions out there. If you have more questions, or if you need me to elaborate on anything, please leave them in the comments. I will answer everyone's questions. So hope you guys enjoyed it, hope it was helpful, and until next time, keep it metal.